Hey guys, welcome to Miss Marie TV. This is part 2 of our wedding month anniversary video where we're celebrating 1 year. Yesterday we celebrated our first year anniversary, so let's get on to these questions. Continue watching if you want to learn more about us. Let's get started. What have you learned about the tidiness of each other? I'll let you start.
That shit neat freak. Everything has to be. No, I don't know. It's regular. I mean, she's regular, clean person. I mean, nothing too.
He's a regular guy, but I am kind of a clean freak at times. Like, I like everything in its place. But at the same time now, when it comes to clothes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'll take them off and they'll just be tossed in the area. So
No, you just like stuff done when you want it done.
Sure. I don't like dishes and sinks, even though there's some in there now, but I don't like it. It's like hard for me to like bypass it. But that's something that I grew up with. Like, there can be dishes in the sink and when you went to bed at night. So that's just something. Like, your room had to be clean. It's just something that, you know.
Bed had to be made.
Yes. You had to put on lotion. That was a big thing. All right. What was the hardest growth conversation that you had? I think it's like understanding how you perceive things. So like, I could be like really upset about something and you be moseying on about your way. Like, so you want something to eat? And I'll be like, bro, like, you not still mad? And learning that how you just really like flip the paper and you keep it moving on. Like, when it's done, and you keep going. And that's something that's hard for me because I have to process everything and like feel my emotions and go through it. And you're like, all right, we had the conversation, we're done. And you're just like, hey, you want to go ride bikes? I'd be like, but I'm still upset. I'm still processing. For me, that's the hardest growth conversation, learning how to do that, because we're gonna always have disagreements, we're gonna always have our issues, and if I can't get past that, like, we're doomed. So that was something I had to learn, and I am learning, because sometimes I still have my little slip-ups, still be upset sometimes.
Yeah, and I think she needs me learning.
I need you. Oh my goodness.
I think it's official. Like, I think I need to learn how to officially close issues. Like, after I'm done with the conversation, it's like I'm done with it. There's no need to continue on about it into the next day and the next day. Like, after we have a little dispute, I'm done with it. I'm gonna go to sleep, wake up. It's a new day, and it's something I have to learn to like close it out. Like, are we okay?
Like, I'm like the person in the meeting, like, please send your notes. Like the meeting is over and I still need to know your notes about the meeting, so please email me your notes about the meeting, and then I'll go over those notes and then I'll be like, all right, cool. I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know.
Difference among opinions, but
yeah.
To me, it don't. After the conversation over, it's over. It's like, all right, I said what I had to say. You said what you had to say. We can agree to disagree, or we can disagree, or just generally
disagree.
It's just like I don't really care.
Okay. Do you think that you guys fought fair when arguing? I think so. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's some time. I don't think we've ever just like taken like crazy jabs at each other. Like, usually, like me, I like to just like throw out all the facts and throw it out on the table. Sometimes I do have habit, like, I connect things though. So for you, when things are done, like, it's done. Like, you don't go back into that vault. For me, it's done. But if something in that vault connects to what's happening now, then I string them together. And I should do better with that. But I can't help it.
Yeah. What you said.
Ooh, this is interesting. Do you feel like you married your best friend?
Hell no.
Because if so, Nika would be right here.
Oh, man.
No, so I do think that's something that you grow into, but I don't know, like, I know some people like, oh, I married my best friend, but I also feel as though they have more time with that person. So like for us, we were always long distance. So whenever we spent time together, we made sure that we spent quality time together where we weren't like in arguments. You know, like that stuff was trivial at the time. Like, you don't want to be in no argument. You only see each other for the weekend. Like, no one wants to do that. So I think that was also like adjustment as far as how we relate with each other in arguments. So yeah, I don't know. I think we are growing.
I just that kind of bothers me, right? Because you have a best friend. Like we talked about it before. You have a best friend for like 30 years. Or 20 years or however long, and then you meet a person and you know them for 3, and now all of a sudden they're your best friend. Like that doesn't make sense.
You didn't love me at first sight?
I thought she was thick at first sight, but I mean that's just my opinion. So when I hear people say, "Oh, that's my best friend," I'm like, just known her for like 2 months. How, Sway? It's like, it'd be mind-boggling. I'm like, how? It's my world. How? But
you are my world.
I don't know. Now, when you talk to people that've been married for like years, I can be like, okay, that's your best friend.
Because they've been through stuff, like they've built that. That's just like with friends, though. Like your best friend who didn't become your best friend when you first saw him.
Exactly.
Like you guys went through different things in life that helped build you guys together so that you guys could be best friends. So life experiences made you guys best friends. Yeah. Yes, that's how I feel. So we're both in agreement. Nah, G, that didn't happen. All right, where do you want to grow from here? What do you want as a couple for year 2?
No babies. A couple more rental properties. I mean, and just getting to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah, cause like before, like we said, we didn't marry each other as best friends, so we do want to build on that to grow, to become best friends. But I think we're both in agreement that it's not gonna happen overnight. So this is something that we want to like build on, and it's nothing like, hey, it's 1.5 years, we're still not best friends. Like we're growing into that, and I like that it's the process that we just take our time and we just get there. So that's like what I'm looking for as far as the the rental properties, the buildings and everything, yeah. But as far as even just like us, this is growing, like sharing in those experiences, because with this whole pandemic and all that's going on, we've had to spend a lot of time together. I really believe that, we did 2 years and 1 since this pandemic has happened. So we've learned a lot about each other. So I think that's just really what I'm looking forward to, just continue to build and become friends and everything. So, yeah. Have you watched The Other Sleep?
Nah.
But there are sometimes when I know he's not all the way asleep, and I'll just like stand over him and then his eyes will be open. He's like, what are you doing? Just because.
I think that's weird. I'm gonna what? Watch you sleep.
Go to sleep.
What? Oh no. I don't know.
Yo, if you ever watched me sleep, I would think you was so weird, and I'd be like, yo, mom, I gotta go. This dude is crazy. I really would think.
You ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. Just watch somebody else.
I'm gonna stand here. I got a couple of hours.
Man, I'm trying to sleep. What you mean? Scoot over.
We got a whole king size bed, so we didn't have to sleep next to each other. You think I'm gonna watch him sleep? Nah, G, we good. When you pray or prayed for your spouse, what did your prayer sound like? I guess probably specifically, I wanted someone who really who was determined, who was dedicated, who will work with their hands specifically. I guess because it's so weird, because they say usually girls marry their dads. Would you like my dad?
No comment.
Oh man. No, but I realized a lot of qualities that I was looking for, it was qualities of my dad, because my dad, I believe, was like an amazing father. So I didn't have daddy issues. I wasn't looking for like a dad figure. I wasn't looking for someone to fill that void. I was looking for someone who could help build me, well, not really build me, but assist in like being my partner as I grow. Because I noticed with my parents, my dad was like my mom's #1 fan. Like my mom was trying to get into school or whatnot, and my dad was filling out applications for her. He basically, her degrees like was his degrees and vice versa. She applied for jobs and everything. I think basically accepted a job, did an interview for the man, he didn't even know, he just came home and had a job. Okay, so that's what I wanted. I wanted that partnership. That was really, because you see couples who, especially like goals or whatnot, like I just wanted that friend, that partner, because I feel like if he can assist me and I can assist him, we will really grow. And that's what I was really, really looking for. Someone who would be like, and also like sell me, because I know I got whatever I got going on. So if you can handle this, then we good.
Honestly, I didn't pray for what. You know, in a relationship, I always, when I pray to God, I just always ask him to, to bless me, with whatever, with blessings and things of that nature. And he blessed me with Constance. So, yeah, I mean, it's like a prayer, detailed prayer to God asking for a wife. So I don't know, when it's like opportunity though.
Yeah, I didn't like pray for like a husband.
Like, but you think some people do?
Yeah, people do pray for husband, but I didn't like specifically pray for a husband.
Oh, okay.
I prayed that whenever I did get married, for the person in which I wanted to unite myself with. So like even like how you looked at me and said, hey, these are, or basically like your
I had like qualities that
yeah, so that's what I had quality. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, Lord, please send me a husband. Yeah. I wasn't like that. I was just like, all right.
Cause being on Instagram and Facebook, man, you got people be praying for a spouse, and I'd be like, Lord Jesus.
But I also, while I was praying, like as far as praying for, like you said, like your blessings or like the qualities that you wanted to see in a woman, I also wanted to check myself, because I didn't want to like not have nothing to bring to the table. I was really like self-conscious about not bringing something to the table. Like, and I think that also affected me when I wasn't working. Like, I ain't bringing nothing to the table. So that's another thing. Like, I think maturity brings you to the point where like you can't be asking God for all this and you ain't even got it.
Right.
Like what do you say? God can only bless you where God can't bless you where you pretend to be.
Right.
He can only bless you where you actually at. So I was trying to make sure I was being blessed where I was at. So that's how. So we didn't like pray for a spouse. We just like in our prayer for being blessed or whatnot, it's just these are the qualities that we would like to have when we get to that point in life.
Yeah, me and your spouse should be organic. It shouldn't be.
You don't want to find it on Tinder?
I mean, that's organic too in today's age.
Okay, did you guys do counseling before and after? This is something that we addressed on the last video. We did go to premarital counseling. After, we have talked about it and we're considering some options, not because like we're about to fall apart, but I think it's healthy. Like I'm a believer in just continuing to build. So we haven't done like counseling per se, but we have like done some like marriage books and stuff. So like currently we're reading Relationship Goals by Michael Todd, and we have the workbook, and we nightly read that together. And we've been trying to like do stuff like read together, discuss. That's something small that we've done.
Debate.
Oh yeah, we debate a lot. Well, he debates a lot, and I just like, well, that's how that used to go. So yeah, counseling is great. That's our stand. We do, once everything gets settled, we'll probably be more headstrong in trying to find like a counselor or whatnot. But even with that, that's a little tricky because we want to find somebody who's best for us, so. Who is your go-to person when you need perspective and how to handle a situation? Is that like what?
Like I guess they mean
Like
marriage issues.
Oh, marriage issues? I don't know. I just like, Lord Jesus, this man's crazy. Cause like many of our friends are married.
Right.
So it's like a little.
At this point, we just figure it out.
Yeah, I do, and a lot of things we just figure out because I've heard like a lot of like my friends have told me like this is what's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen, you know, our family tell you this is what's gonna happen, and some of that stuff just pops up in my head. I'm like, oh, I remember this, and so XYZ. This is why we're considering doing counseling when everything settles down.
Right.
Dumars, how did you know that she was the one?
I don't want to know the real story.
Y'all, this ain't gonna make me feel special at all, but go ahead and tell your story.
No, it's PG-13.
Okay. Basically, he was like, when he gets 30, he gonna get married, so whoever was there. So I happened to be there on his 30th birthday.
I just turned 30 last year. Jesus, I'm old.
Anywho, who came up with the idea to be vegan?
Me. It was all me.
Okay, so I have always been a vegetarian, okay? So when we started talking and everything, you started like, hey, okay, I won't eat no meat or whatnot. And then with you doing your PT test and whatnot, you wanted to try not eating meat.
Mm-hmm.
Then he started not doing the dairy and the soy, so I just like converted it. So now like we eat vegetables, fruits and vegetables all day, every day.
And
like
whole grain.
And whole grain, no soy, won't do no soy, won't do no dairy.
I mean, I do have a sweet tooth. So.
Yeah, sometimes, but that's like very rare. Like we're even like trying to limit that, but we're basically as vegan as they come. Okay?
You got some vegan cookies.
Oh, you did get those vegan? Oh, those vegan chocolate chip cookies? Oh, vegan chocolate chip cookies, that's no soy. Those things are so good. You can get them from Whole Foods. I gotta find them.
Take about 20 minutes to make. 30? About 30.
I don't know, they good. They real good. So yeah, it was kind of it's something that just kind of led into something, and he just really took it on. I was like, I'm not doing the soy no more, so I'm like, I guess I ain't doing the soy no more either. I'm not doing the dairy. I was already off the dairy because of my skin. It was breaking me out.
Get your man off that soy. Soy is in everything.
Soy next time is in everything, y'all.
Go grocery shopping, just look on your ingredients, man. Soy is in everything. And too much intake of soy for men is terrible. So,
yes. Yes.
My opinion.
Do you guys have fun together? What's your ideal hangout day? His ideal hangout day will be watching his TV show on his phone and me just sitting there. My idea would be long walks in the park.
No, your ideal day would be me rubbing your butt all day. Just rub my booty. What? Oh, day? No.
Oh man. So obviously, do we have fun together? This is quite evident. But our fun is like totally different. We just be like, okay. But yeah, we do. I did hang out, really like being outside, like riding bikes, like traveling, but like traveling to places that are just not so common. Like not going to Atlanta, going to New York, going to like internationally traveling. Like learning different cultures because we really like different types of foods. So that's one thing. When we go to a different country, we're like, okay, we're gonna try this, we're gonna try this, we're gonna try this. Yeah, and by the way, food in Europe is not that good. Okay?
Terrible.
Do not believe the hype.
Terrible.
All right. Okay. Okay. Who is more talkative? Who is more affectionate?
For both.
Yes, me. I'm like, oh, give me a hug. My mom hugs all the time. He was talking about my mom's hug the other day. He was like, your mom just embraced me. I was like, whatever. But sorry. But I am more talkative. But he talks a lot too, though.
I have my moments.
When you get on, you get on.
Yeah, I have to have a subject that I'm very
and he don't stop. Sometimes I'll be like, why is he still talking? Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I am more affectionate. I am. So how is your bond with each other's siblings and friends? I think that's kind of like the in-laws. Like, it's growing. It's something that we're maneuvering or whatnot. We all cool with each other, but I think as time goes and like life happens and experiences happens, it might bring closer or, you know, further apart.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that just have to grow because we're not living with them. Like,
Yeah, her brothers keeps me young, you know, to keep me on my toes, you know.
yeah, because my siblings are younger and his siblings are older. He's the baby and I'm the oldest. So I have younger siblings who like Paris, like, yo, do Mars. Or yo, no, he call you D. Yo, D, do you want to do XYZ? And I'm like, bro, like, he a whole 15 years older than you. So yeah, that's
I ain't that old. I'm like 13 years older than that man.
Okay, you're like 14. Okay, no, you were like 13 years older, but it doesn't matter. That was the last question, guys. Thank you so very much for watching Miss Marie TV. This was Miss Marie and
Franco Shop.
There you go. Good job. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share.
You better subscribe to this channel, boy. Oh, let me find out that you don't break you in half.
Cause you from Chicago.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Bye, guys.
Deuces.